Hello, one and all, to Sonilife, Book 1, Chapter 4. Technically, it's Chapter 3, but I messed up on the prologue, and, so yeah, a good friend of mine told me to record via Facecam, Scarecam, whatever, and then have the screen up or whatever. I thought it sounded kind of cool, and also, like, I was running out of pictures to use of Sonic and Tails, and also I got a couple angry messages from using them, and everything, and so, whatever, here I am now. Chapter 4, 6 years after the Amy incident. That was last chapter, if you don't remember. I know it's been a while, I've been focusing on those three words. Tails' POV. As has become the morning routine over the last few years since we moved into our brand new house, I cook a pretty good-sized breakfast for both me and Sonic. Ever since he broke up with Amy, he seemed to eat far more of my cooking, and he also keeps buying me plushies. Anyway, I look in the door of Sonic's room and yell, "Sonic, wake up! Breakfast is done!" I hear him yell back, and he's got to get dressed first, so I shut the door and head back downstairs to make sure that I had turned everything off. What a lazy hedgehog. If he's late for his job today, the mayor's gonna kill him. I say to myself as I set a plate full of smoked sausage on the table beside the plates of scrambled eggs, crispy bacon, homemade biscuits, a big bowl of white gravy, and a couple of glasses of orange juice just before fixing my plate and sitting down. "Tails, why in the world do you insist on wearing that stupid pink apron?" Sonic says as he walks into the dining room dressed in a black business suit. He must have a meeting today. "'Cause it's my favorite color, Sonic," I say before taking a bite of the eggs, still wearing my apron. "Whatever suits you, I guess. Breakfast sure looks great, Tails. I'm gonna miss your cooking when you finally meet that special guy. And it's back to chili dogs for me," Sonic says as he fixes his plate with a mountain of food. "I already met that guy. I'm just waiting for the right moment to tell him," I say after I gulp down some OJ. "So why don't you tell him?" "I'm sure it wouldn't hurt anything to try. I mean, what could it hurt?" Sonic says after taking a bite of sausage. "I'm not sure if he likes me in the same way," I say as I take another bite of my eggs. "What could it hurt if you don't love me? If you don't love me that way, we might never be friends again." I think to myself, "Give it some thought and then do what you think best, and let me know how it turns out, Tails. If they treat you badly, I'll be sure that they pay," Sonic says before drinking some OJ. "I will, Sonic, but I can't ask them anyway until they get back from their job. Speaking of which, Mayor Kawaii will be angry if you're late again," I say as I finish my plate. "Thanks for reminding me. Sorry I'm not going to be able to help you clean up, but I gotta run," Sonic says as he gets up and runs out the door, keys for his car in hand. "It's alright, Sonic. I put up with it because you're my special someone," I say as Sonic hops into the convertible and drives off to City Hall. Meanwhile, at City Hall, Sonic gets out of his car. After parking, I run inside and I'm greeted by a very angry pink male rabbit in a black suit. "You're late again, Sonic. I hope you don't plan on making this a habit because of the chief of police and you need to show up on time. I'm giving you one last chance because we're friends and I can't vouch for you if this council decides to get rid of you. Now let's go discuss the new recruits you want to hire for the police force," the rabbit says as he waves for me to follow. "Yes, sir, Mayor Kawaii," I say as I walk after the pink rabbit. Once inside the office, the mayor says, "Call me Strawberry, we're friends after all." "Yes, sir," I say as I sit down in the chair in the office. "Okay, I've looked over all the files and there's 4 new recruits, and I can only find one problem," Strawberry says as he picks up one of the files. "What's that, sir?" I say as the nervousness probably showing. "Like you, they have certain skills that allow them to be more perfect for the job, but this creates an unfair position for the lesser skilled policemen. Due to this, I'm going to run an idea by the city council, but I thought I'd let you in on it first. You see, I'm going to create a special division in the police service to handle crimes that normal police can't normally handle. Sadly, those types of major crimes are getting more common and regular police are not cut out to deal with them. Do you like the idea, Sonic?" Strawberry asked me. "Sure, if appropriate pay will be granted on high-risk missions. I don't want to hear my subordinates complaining about hazard pay," I say, realizing that I want a bigger thrill myself. "If the council allows it, granted, but for now, for once, I have a surprise for you, Sonic," Strawberry says in a surprisingly peppy tone. "What's that?" I asked, getting even more nervous. "You're free to go home right now and they'll get paid for the day. The reason is that regardless of what the city council says, I will pay for the new force to lighten the load and it starts tomorrow. Also, the restriction on your running is going to be removed. So, will I see you tomorrow morning with the new recruits, Commander?" Strawberry says as he leans forward in his chair. "Yes, sir. I just hope that Tails doesn't mind," I say, not even realizing that I'd said that last bit aloud. "Who's Tails, your boyfriend?" Strawberry asked with a smile on his face. No. He's just a friend of mine who lives in the same house as me. I let him move in as a renter like 10 years ago," I say quickly. Sure, whatever you say, hon, Strawberry says with a look of feigned defeat. See you later, Strawberry. Tell Rave I said hi, I say as I leave the room, blushing furiously. Sure will, hon. The flamboyant rabbit yells after me. I quickly go to my car and head home. I hate the fact that I'm stuck in a car. Ever since the day I took up the job offer, I had been forbidden to run through the city. A short while later, Tails was sitting on his bed at home, looking through his photo album that he'd built. It was made up of photos taken during a vacation Sonic took him on to help him cheer him up after his dad died. The birthdays he'd had since then, and a more recent trip to Japan to see some new shoe and clothing materials that were being developed. Sure hope Sonic doesn't freak out when I tell him, I say out loud to no one in particular. Freak out when you tell me what, little buddy? Sonic says as he walks into the room. Sonic, what are you doing home so early? Did the Strawberry fire you? I asked, truly surprised and hoping Sonic wouldn't pressure question. No, he kind of promoted me, actually. My new job starts tomorrow. Now, what was that you wanted to tell me? Sonic asked as he took his jacket, shirt, and tie off, revealing his lean, muscular body. Damn, that's fine, I thought to myself and unconsciously licked my lips. Thankfully, Sonic didn't notice, or else I'd be really embarrassed and probably not able to speak at all. Well, you know that talk we had earlier, I say, for once not knowing what to say. Yeah, what about it? Have you confessed to your love? Sonic says as he sits down on a beanbag chair in the corner of the room. No, I haven't yet. My special someone's a person I always admired and looked up to, I say, hoping I would not have to directly say it. I thought Einstein was dead, Sonic joked. Not him. I love you, I say, and quickly break into sobs of both joy and his embarrassment as I fall back on my bed. Don't cry, Tails. I hate to see you cry, Sonic said as he got up and cuddled me. Sonic, I just couldn't help it. It took all my courage to say it, and just now, the relief was great, I say as I press against his chest. Tails, it's okay, I kind of guessed. Sonic started before trailing off as the realization of what I had said sunk in. You what now? Sonic said calmly after a few seconds. I love you, Sonic, I say as I try to calm down. You love me? Like, love, not like temporary crush type? Sonic said, evidently searching his feelings. Yeah, I do. I hope it doesn't ruin our friendship, Sonic. I just couldn't stand to keep it hidden, especially with the talk we had this morning, I say, searching Sonic's face for clues of what he was thinking. Are you sure? Sonic asked, while looking in his eyes. Yes, Sonic. I've known since forever. Do you love me? I asked, beginning to feel upset at Sonic's apparent reaction. Instead of answering, Sonic pulled my face closer to his and planted a passionate kiss on my lips. My eyes shot wide open for closing in relief and pleasure as I returned to his kiss. Sonic breaks the kiss after a minute and with a grin on his face says, How's that for an answer? Perfect, I say, before passing out of the stress of the day and the pleasure of the kiss. As I drift off to sleep, I hear Sonic say, Tails does all the cooking around here. I think I'm going to try to learn how to cook so he can take it easy around the house, especially since I kept my love of him secret for so long. Before hearing the door shut.